Hello! How is everybody? How is everyone doing? Welcome. Hope you're all having a good night. I am Archie, a cool detective, and I'm back in the moon again. I don't think I want to be here anymore. If you've seen the short that I released, like, today, I need to get better at, like, selling my stuff, you know? But I ain't, so I'm just gonna straight up say it. That was probably the scariest moment I ever played in like any horror game recently, at least from like a jump scare perspective. I had truly like tenser moments. Tenser? Is that the right word? Very tense moments in other horror games, especially like even in Resident Evil 9 I had very tense moments. But nothing, absolutely nothing. Like hearing steps, turning around and seeing that thing coming to me in the dark. I got so scared. I reverted to Portuguese for a second. I don't think I ever do that. Like, not even as a joke. I know... sorry. I know a lot of, like, bilingual people. They will usually, like, revert to their like, native language whenever they're making a joke or something. For comical effect, which... it is very effective. I gotta agree with that. But I don't really do that because one of the reasons I wanted to start stream like 4 years ago, I think 3. I do not remember, but I wanted to improve my English, like my spoken English. I already communicated online in through text, and my hearing was pretty good, but my speech. Even now, I don't think it is the best. I think, especially, I don't know, there are some times when I have to speak fast, or when I have to think fast, my speech gets a little bit garbled, so, still room to improve. I gotta learn how to move my tongue more. But yeah, this is, like, it's good because it gave me confidence to, even now, I am DMing a tabletop game. I am probably soon will be part of another one. Hey, what if I become like top streaming games and just start making like a TTRPG podcast? Because there are so many cool RPG games out there, which makes me angry because I cannot try them all, and because my in real life group, that is the group that I can most consistently play stuff, I think, they only play D&D. I try to convince them to do other stuff. I try to convince them. I even DM'd a game of Monster of the Week. They like that. I tried to convince them to play Lancer. They hated that. I tried to convince them to play Pathfinder. They didn't even try that. And I look, I enjoy D&D. Okay, it is. I know that some people are like salty about it, but I think D&D, even the 5th edition, despite all its real problems, I think it's a good game. If it wasn't a good game, it truly wouldn't be as played as it is today. I promise you, the reason why it's so played nowadays is one, because of like market share and like public knowledge, I think would be the better word. Accessibility, I guess. And the other one, it can be genuinely fun when you're playing with friends, especially if you don't take the game too seriously. Like, only to have a rules lower to go, actually, you cannot do that in this turn because that will be metagaming. It is fun. But I want to try other stuff. I am so glad that I found people to play Bean Saber with, because I've always been interested in Blaze in the Dark kinds of games. And I also was introduced to Friends at the Table not recently, technically like over a year ago, but only recently I started listening to them. And yeah, I think there is a place to more crunchy military scene games like Lancer. incredibly fun. But I think I prefer the more roleplay based kind of games. Like I have a friend who is going to DM a game of Kane, which I don't remember if it's made by Tom Bloom or if it's just art by Tom Bloom. I think it's made by him. And it is an incredible game. It is so different than D&D that I think it's gonna take me a while to get used to it. But when I do, oh, this is the same thing with like Bean Saber. I am DMing a game of Bean Saber, which is supposed to be Blaze in the Dark hack, or Forge in the Dark. I'm gonna be honest. At least yet, I don't know exactly the difference. Except instead of playing like scoundrels, you play a big robot pilots. So I have to get out of the mentality of asking roles all the time. Because in D&D, a lot of the roles that you get are like, oh, you wanna open this door? Okay, you can't roll. And I mean, sorry. Okay, you can roll. Oh, you failed? Nothing happens. And that is not, and nothing happens, it's not really an interesting answer in Blaze in the Dark, in the system itself. So I should let people like just do it instead of asking for roles so often. And I have to say, I know that a good DM will like solve that problem in D&D, but I don't know if that's actually like the way that it's supposed to be played. But then again, I don't think there are many people in the world that play D&D like it's supposed to. A lot of games like don't follow adventuring rules or don't use encumbrance, because honestly, encumbrance is kind of annoying to deal with in D&D. Completely understandable if they want to skip it. So, yeah. I want to play more games. Sorry, one last tangent before I start the game. This is the last tangent, and it's still about tabletop RPGs. But I have heard about a tabletop RPG called Paranoia something. I don't remember now the name. I'm gonna look up later. But I heard that it's an incredibly fun game, and maybe I want to try to do a one shot like during my birthday week, like a few months from now. Also, hey, remember when I said it was the last tangent? I lied. There is one last thing I want to talk about, which is Nimbus Company. I kind of want to try to rush it, but I also don't want to play it off stream. But I also can't play during the week because that's the only time I can play Nimbus Company during the week. My friend that got me into Nimbus Company cannot watch it, so we have a bit of a problem here. But not next week, but in like 2 or 3 weeks, I should be able to do like an entire week of nothing but Nimbus Company, and I think that should, at the very, very least, let me finish Canto 8 by July. Is it July? Or June? Whichever comes first. Which probably means, unless like something really, really bad happens, I should be able to get quote-unquote done with Nimbus Company before Canto 10 comes. And when Canto 10... Casa de Teto? When Canto 10 comes, I can play it live and not get spoiled, inshallah. Okay. Tangents done. Let's get back to the moon where there is a thing trying to kill us. I don't remember exactly where we were supposed to go. I guess we're gonna find out. Let me drink the water while the thing is loading. Okay, access point. Oh, things are loading a little bit, so... Hello, rat. I just started. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Annex in progress. The module upgrade security level 2. Now I can leave the ward for the moon surfer and assess the next station. Okay. I don't know exactly what these words mean, but hey. That's fine. What I do know is there is an incredibly evil man, person, whatever they are, chasing me. And I don't think I like that. This is... Oh, sorry, my Vtuber studio crashed. I think I had a map. I forgot which button had a map. No, I don't have it. Never mind. Okay. I know that some of the enemies, like, well, I guess one of the enemies I can only see through this. And I think... Archive inactive, archive reboot. Archive security granted. Okay, I think I got everything I needed. Huh. Hello? Oh shit. Press the wrong button. Having to like degaussify whatever it's called the gun every once in a while, it's a pretty cool mechanic. Oh no. Oh, he's there. Oh, I can see him. Nope. Bad place to be. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Oh, he's still following. He can get here. He can get here, surely. Get fucked. Okay. Cool. Yeesh. Did I? Okay. Let's open all the doors. Robust documentation of Schneider of the Ward. Did they do this already? Security level accepted. Connecting to server. Server established. I'll save it for show. Oh. Tables. I think I did this before. Emergency accurate of the candle bus with fire credit with free security access. Okay, yeah, no, I remember this. I think I remember this. What was this? Incredibly ominous music. Prison. Oh, footage of the canal. Yep, okay, I remember watching this. Reverberation epicenter. That's not a good thing, I think. Okay. I don't think the creature lurks around here. So... everything is fine. They're not here. Was this the place I'm supposed to go? I think I heard the sound. Actually, I made the sound. Never mind, I'm stupid. Here. Lift entrance. I think that's the place I'm supposed to go. Wait. I think prong 1 was a place that I could... Here. Oh, prong 1 requires level 3. Okay. Never mind then. I am pretty sure there was a door that requires level 2 somewhere. Oh, I don't like the sound. Back to my safety hole. While I am here, I am safe. That thing actually looks around the tree. I don't like that. I really, really don't like that. Hello? Wasn't there a way to pick around doors? Hold on. Lean space. Yeah. Okay. 2. I don't think it's here. The way that it works is that I think it like... I think it has a route where it goes around. If it doesn't find anything, it disappears, but I'm not so sure. Hey. Nice. Route level 3. Ah. Okay, so there's only one place for me to go with Screw to level 2. Wait, her Rabbit of the Moon, where scary? I think there is a thing here that may have ate every single other person in the moon, so I think there's only me. You heard that? So I think at least for now, there's only me. Good old Archie. And whatever is trying to eat him right now. I thought it was a creature for a second. Hello, Cameron. Also, Cameron, I realized something. How do I press the button? Now you can give like custom badges to people, right? How many streaks are you on already? This elevator even... Yeah, it's moving. 95? Okay. Once you get to 100, I'm gonna give you a special badge because holy shit. Thank you so much, Cameron. I really appreciate it. What? I don't know what that was, but I got it. I don't like sound.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins. There. And I look forward to it with great anticipation.
Ominous as hell. I could do the funniest thing in a break at the Speaker 99. I could also do the funniest thing and stream at like 3 AM for 5 minutes. I think that would be enough. No, but you can still watch the VODs. Ugh. True. That worked. Dang it. I cannot be funny. Security clearance required. Provide security credentials to interface module above. Ah, sure. There we go. They give me no power anymore. Oop. Airlock moment. Are we actually gonna go outside? Oh, please, let me see the moon. Let me see the moon. Let me see the moon. Let me see the... Yo. Let me look up. We're outside. Look. It's Earth. Incredibly pixelated Earth. Chapter 5, Endure. I was expecting Earth to be a little bit bluer than that. Then again, I guess at this point there is no more blue. The oceans are all brown. Look at us. Also, incredibly funny, the game doesn't let me look down, so I can't see my feet moving. They didn't want to animate me doing the jumps. Be fair, understandable. I guess it would be a pain if they needed to like animate a new movement just like for this section. Are we even in the same facility? Because they didn't mention like freeze or demos before. I think I forgot how stories work. I played the game and the information is revealed. We're already back on the underground. Sure. To the underground we go. Hopefully this underground doesn't have anything trying to murder me. Honestly, the like cultural relevance of Among Us has to be studied, because what do you mean it's been like over I don't know how many years and people still talk and make memes about Among Us. I remember watching an artist some time ago that liked to hide. What do you mean error? Hello? Level 2. There we go. That try to hide Among Us in every picture they make. Incredible skill. It's like Undertale or Homestuck or Homestar Runner. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I only know one of the things. I was not a Homestuck person. I did not know what it is. I wonder how many like references I missed because of that. I also don't know what Homestar Runner is. Yay, down we go. Scanning. And light, okay. My Undertale was made by the guy who worked on... I mean, I know that now. But you know, I didn't know then. And I think at this point, I'm not sure if like I should, like, if I should try to get into Homestuck. I feel it's one of those things where you had to be there when it happened. Megalovania's a home. Wait, how is Megalovania a Homestuck reference? I thought it was an Earthbound reference. Because I heard that Megalovania is a... It's something that was played that like Toby Fox made for an Earthbound mod, doesn't it? Was, but then I got put in Homestuck and then in Undertale. Huh. Well, oh. That's not good. Day 1, eye strains. I can't see because of the light. Day 5, insomnia. Day 7, cognitive decline. Visual manifestations. Day 30, breathing difficulties. 45, dehydration. Day 60, death. And 61, fruiting bodies. Fungal growth on the back of the tongue. Observed during auger mortis. Positive crypto test. I'm sorry, what does that mean? Also, the fact that it starts on the back of the tongue, I cannot understand. I don't know exactly why, but that's kind of scary. Level 1, 2? Okay. I heard a noise. I don't like that I heard noise. Also, I don't like this. The Undertale one is also similar to the Homestuck rendition. Ooh. I have to look up the other renditions of Homestuck to actually listen to them. I never did that. The only Megalovania rendition I ever heard is the actual one that's in the game. Can we take a shower? Hey, you can. Nice. Why do we need to be in the dark to shower? This is not a shower. LE9 detected, unable to administer disinfectant. Wait, what do you mean? Am I infected with the fruit grow out of your body? I'm infected with the fungi? They don't say that this is... what is this for? Deep amber colored urine. Hey, we gotta piss. We need to... But then again, that's level... That's day 45. Level. We're on sickness level 45, baby. Hey, look at this place.
We came so far.
That's what she said.
Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision.
Eh?
Soon the canal will speak.
Okay. The canal will speak. There is something in that canal. I mean, that seems obvious, but maybe something we can't see too, because it hasn't been explained how that works mechanically. Paul Vargas to Kenneth Murphy. The automated sensor is malfunctioning. The contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to analyze. Oh, okay, so it's not necessarily that I have the fungi immediately. Until we can get it fixed, we can work around by manually entering the chemical formula. The rest of the crew to use the main control lab. Sure, whatever that means. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from the dream I can't remember. And my voice. Ooh, hold on. Wake up in the past again. Gather. So, 100%, whatever is doing the fungi here. Whatever I'm screaming again. I gotta stop screaming. Whatever the fungi is, it feels like it's a living being and it feels like it's some kind of hive mind. I don't think... Oh, it's my sounds. Honestly, the team that worked on the sound design in this game, they deserve an award. The sound design is incredible. Oh, only one way to go. We got the fungus, just like Subnautica. Incredible. You're telling me every game is out there putting fungus on people, huh? I wonder if there's a reason for that. Maybe our fungi overlord will soon raise. Overflows at 100% capacity, systems 100% capacity. Can I take a swim? No. This suit can survive the moon, surely. It could survive a swim. Wait. Joust. Or... Why are you putting me the clown mask? So evil. Or cat software. Yeah. I swear to God, every sound I'm hearing, I think like something out to kill me. You heard that, didn't you? I am not crazy. There was something. I think there's something wrong here. Oh, we can see on the other side. The fact that the fungus keeps like floating up makes me wonder what it actually is. Are you sure the was kind of guy that wasn't there? I would have screwed my head off. Yeah. Honestly, completely understandable. I still don't know if that was scripted or if that was just like unlucky of me, because after I died, I got caught when I was running from it, and I went back on that part. It didn't happen, so I wonder if it like was it just perfect timing? It would be incredibly funny. If I was a good streamer, I would have screamed my mind out and would have been like a great clip. But I have neighbors and I have to not scream. And the user ID? 2427? I don't think that's it. Oh, hold on. Okay, this doesn't work. I tried. The sounds this game makes. I swear. There's nothing here, right? No. Oh, only one way to go. Two ways to go, actually. SS override. Yeah, no. Can't see it. I always wonder about how many false calls have been made when someone hears their neighbors speak like a streamer does. I know, right? I assume... Like, I imagine that most professional streamers, at this point, they have some kind of... Oh, task bar clear. There. Okay, I need another ID. I imagine most professional streamers have, at the very least, some kind of... Sorry, my brain is not working. Some kind of soundproofing. Yeah, because it makes sense. If I was like a professional streamer, if I would stream as a job, so to speak, and that would be my only job, I would 100% get a... No, not here. One thing I saw someone get was like an actual soundproof box. And I wonder how effective that is versus, say, just a... just a, like, soundproof in your room. Yeah, I can't open this, so... Can't open this one, too. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can... Nope, that doesn't work too. Okay, let's look around a little bit. I will definitely hope so. You're gonna live to counter me where the enemies can use him like Atlantic. Honestly, true. Living in the country would be kind of fun. The only problem for me is that I like to eat takeout and eat like to eat out a lot. If you're in the country, I imagine that getting food there is a bit more complicated. Can I press anything here? Yeah, and there is no way for me to go down. There is blood there though. I don't like the blood. Let's see. Maybe there is something else. Or perhaps this is hell. I have to. I have like 3 stuff on my. I have the electric shot. I have the X-ray. Which I don't think is happening here. It's like being used here. Or maybe, hold on. Can I read that again? Oh, Virgos. Okay, it doesn't like tell me anything. Main lab. That's laboratory 1. Hey, can I get anything here? No? Okay. Founder's office. This one's empty. Wait, is this the one I... Wait. Okay, yeah, chemical lab. See on the other side. If only I could go there. Huh. Okay, so it does look like some place like very hard to see. Maybe that's what I'm missing. There's gotta be a place that is like incredibly hard to see. And because of that, I cannot see the light. It's raining. Wait, this can't be rain because like this is the moon. It doesn't rain on the moon. To have rain, you need water. There's no water here. Also, I guess I could have gotten robbed and forged pirated. That is a fair point, yeah. To be fair, here in Brazil, forge pirating doesn't really happen a lot because most houses have like a tall front gate, which like for you to deliver someone, you have to either throw whatever you have to deliver on the other side of the gate, or you have to like clap and call the piano of the house to get it delivered, which helps, you know, somebody not getting your stuff. Unfortunately, it also means that sometimes your stuff will get damaged during the delivery. I have been buying the Absolute Batman comics. I'm still in volume 3 because that's out the way where it's released in Brazil. And 2 out of 3 times, okay, the review man just like bent the package, even if there's no bending in it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just part of like being alive and doing things. Okay, here it is. Maybe that can help me. Personal information. Henry Becker and the Mathieu Julard. You know, Prince Parley. Like a good system. Batman comics say, yeah. I usually never been one to buy comics. I never been into them that much. Outside of like Donald Duck stuff when I was a child. I do not know why I like Donald Duck so much. I think it's because he was blue. But I have heard good things about the Absolute Batman comic. And I found a store near me that if you like, if you subscribe and pay like a specific amount per, if you can subscribe to get like one specific comic every month, and they had that system for Absolute Batman. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna start reading it and see how good it is. And yeah, I've been really enjoying Absolute Batman. I have no idea why he's like that. I don't know the lore of what comes before. And it is kind of annoying because one of the problems I have with comics is that you kind of... They are very self-referential in a kind of important way. It is very common when I was a child. It was very common for me to like, oh, I'm gonna grab a random Batman comic to read. And then it was in the middle of a huge arc with characters I never heard before. And then a small note saying, oh, read Batman number 67 so you can understand what's happening here. And I'm like, hey, sure. I would read if I had it available. But now that we have the subscribe stuff, yeah, I've been reading Absolute Batman. It's pretty fun. Not sure how long it's gonna last. Because you can't have different stuff lasting too long. Okay. Let's actually play the game. Frequent has a prominent cough and breathing issue. Experiencing tightness in his chest, which he says started after a presence visited him. Complaints of ice-peak headaches, fluid visions, sensitivity to light has experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern with Judith Weber regarding Becker's comments about presence and submitted referral for examination, isolated and prescribed salbutamol. I wonder if that's a real thing. Or nothing in the back. Okay. Surely there's gonna be like one document here that's gonna give us the information that we seek. Because we're either gonna need like Marina stuff, or there is another door here, but I can't open this door yet. Wait a moment. Wait a minute. And this is closed. That's access override. Can I shoot it maybe? Nope. Okay. Have the knowledge that the spores are in our head and psychologicals moving for the MC. Gas are on the moon trying to kill us. I'm not sure if the moon's trying to kill us, I guess. What if the moon is trying to... Let me think. Let me formulate. What is the moon trying? What does it want here? Maybe the moon wants to propagate. Maybe the moon wanna become a mama moon. How about that? That'd be cool, right? Okay, that is closed. No data. Oh, dang it. We'll go this way. Huh. I have one small criticism of this game, which is, yeah, the game is kind of confusing sometimes about where you're supposed to go. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I may be stupid. 437. That is supposed to be my stuff. Maybe what I need to look. I should check probably my tasks and my stuff. See what I have. Maybe I have something important. Moon's haunted. True, exactly. Maybe the moon is trying to be a mama moon. You know? Maybe the fungus is how the moon reproduces. It would still be a better method of reproduction than that space. Flooding, contamination is someone's ID. Laboratory, working. It's happening at the canal, however, it's good level 3. Okay. I need someone's ID. What do I know? Oh, I do have Maria's ID. 6453, okay. Gotcha. 6453. Moon's haunted with the ghost of mode. What was the number again? I think it's 6543. Or 6453? Ah, there we go. Close enough. To William Davis, discovered something in the arbor. It's a large animal that does not appear to be alive. Is there... Okay. They're mentioning here a large animal that does not appear to be alive. How much are we betting that the next chain of email here, or this email, is saying that, like, the animal escaped? How much are we betting? I know 100%. Take your word for it, I don't ever play Dark Space. Dead Space. It is a great game. It's unfortunate that, like, because it's a horror game that is not Resident Evil and Silent Hill, it's not gonna pull the same numbers for how expensive it is to make. And if it doesn't give EA like 200 increase percent in money than like in the one that's so sad, maybe in a few years we get like another remake. I went back to the harbor to save as much as the fluids, but I had fluids from the dissection. Most of it soaked in the oil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be more share this moment with you, Maria. A native being of the moon. What do you mean a native being of the moon? Potential illness going around. Vista lab for cultures. One of those doctors always be the main control lab. So stop by. Chemical system, a message, we're replacing. That's 24 hours. Like, I don't know. Are you... Would you want that? Okay. Nice. This terminates program. We got new doors. Cool. Native being of the moon alien. True. But I don't know if you should be excited for that. The fuck? I can hear steps. Is he here? Are you joking? He's here. Oh my lord. How do I hide? What the fuck are you doing here? I thought you left. You were on the last stage. How did you get here? Surely it's not the other one. You're gone? Gone. Oh my lord. I do not like this place. Good thing its steps are very, very loud. Oh. It's terrain biomarkers detected. More details soon. Don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. Thinking about what types of ancient life could have left this biomarker assemblages in the samples. I wouldn't theorize the ways without Edith. What happened to Edith? This is in 78. What date was the start of the game? I don't remember. There's no criticism of this game, no weaponry. See, when we got like this cat thing, and we had like this, I thought this meant you could like at least stun enemies. And I think it actually works with robots. The thing is, we're not facing a robot now, so I don't know if that will be useful. It is sad that... Okay, I do have to say, the game pulled a really good bait and switch. I thought it was gonna be all about robots. But no, we have organic stuff here. Oh my god! How did you get here? I was reading! That is not fair. Come on, I didn't even read somebody else's diary piece. Who are you? Woman protector or something? Don't remind there's a weaponry, but they need mechanics that make it fun to avoid my enemies. Like, okay, we have mechanics that I think makes it fun. Because like that enemy that we saw. Oh, look at him. It can get me here, right? Oh, you got into the wall! Okay, I don't think that was supposed to happen. But sure. Great. Now we know how to deal with that. What's the code again? Clearly made an alert. Okay, yeah, it made an alert noise, but I didn't expect it to, you know. I didn't expect it to... Where did I find the thing? I wasn't expecting it to get me to the wall. Like, I was here. I was hitting here. There was a wall behind me. It reached around me and pulled me through the window. That is evil. I have to hide better. You know what? Fair. I guess you're right. Okay. So... nothing here. There's nothing here too. I don't remember. Was it 6453? I gotta check. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So we know that. Is the creature gonna come up now? I hope not. Also, before I continue, since the ad break is gonna start soon, I am going to take the bathroom break. And we're gonna continue after that. So I don't have like an ad break in the mid of a chase. Where you shout hide and seek instinct, you gotta hide better under a table. I mean... Okay, fair. But when I played hide and seek, I played hide and seek in like the woods. This is not the woods. There are no trees to hide around. And a piece can amuse me. I'm scared to ask what that means. I'm not sure if I want to know what you mean by that. Maybe there is a thing as too much knowledge. Okay, bathroom break. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Hello, I am back. Hide under a desk where there aren't hide lines. There is no desk like that here. I guess I would have to just like run the fuck away. Hello from YouTube, Twitch, where Archie's away. Hope I was doing well. Oh, I just realized when the menu is paused, the messages don't show up on screen. I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that. Pause screen looks fine. Thank you. Yeah, the pause screen I made based on Resident Evil 4 pause screen. And I want to eventually, someday, in like a few years, I want to have a full horror game UI stylized kind of like screens, layouts, and themes. I want to have at one point like I want to get a new logo eventually, because this is the one that I'm using, is the one that I made, and it's not the best. Is like layout that I'm using is just a bunch of like free assets that I cobbled together to make a proof of concept, and then I realized, you know what, I'm gonna keep using it like this, and I ended up like keep using this. And yeah, that sounds epic. Thank you. I save a little bit of money every month, so eventually I'll be able to get more stuff. But I think before I get those, I want to get another outfit or maybe another model. For reasons, but that's for the future. We get there when we get there. The new model would still pretty much be like this, but a few differences, I guess. But that's still like ways off. I need to save for a long time to be able to afford these. Before those, I do need to get more emotes, because the ones I'm using right now kinda use my old model. Alright. No more stalling. Let's go. Hello? Oh, there we go. Alright, we know that the creature is gonna be here. And we know this thing that gouts the shit out of me. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Okay, amino acids. After everything is over, words this moment right here, right now. Moon. Maybe they can now harbor some more hospital environment for that organic material. Wait. I'm just gonna call my homie creature for no reason. Why? What? What? How did he see me? Okay, how good is its eyesight? Okay, here there is no way he sees me here, right? Have I 3 tables? Surely. Surely with 3 tables will be fine. Why do you love the creature so much? The creature is evil. It kills me. It eats me, I think. I'm not sure what it does to me. Oh shit, it's invisible. And A is awesome. Not when it's trying to kill me. Also, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, look at his feet. You start taking a little bit better care of your health. Yeah, go that way. Is it licking the walls? Oh my god! Can't get me here. Woo. Okay. I think it got offended. I didn't mean to. I think it heard me talking shit. He's a bit quirky. I don't... Look, there is quirky and there is whatever this creature is. Can I play a blind with module 3? Okay, I see. I swear I tried this before and only worked once. Maybe I just need a better aim. I be trying to read somebody else's diary. And it just shows up on me. Okay, I don't think it's here. Okay, cool. Let's go slowly. Goodbye. She does over there. Oh, hi, Plant. He says, please tell me this is a shortcut. This is not a shortcut. Where am I? Oh, no. They put us in the back rooms. Shit. Storming wing. Oh, nice. What? Come on. Wait. Oh, okay. We're back at the beginning. Nice. Cool. Good area to be in. Perfect. Save. Did I get any other information? Like, I still have Mason's ID. Gotcha. Alright. I have you on my TV and my sister said when the creature got you. Do it again? I am really sorry to say, but the creature is not getting me again. I am a professional. What's the... I kind of know where the open thing was. I think it's here. Yes. Sure. No, look. Accidents happen. But I am very experienced with horror games. I am very experienced with stealth. I have played... I have played 2 Splinter Cells. Sorry, I think I heard a stab behind me and I had to like go and check. Ooh. What is this? There's so much red. Professional using hide and seek. I lost the hide and seek once. It happens sometime. Oh. Okay, cool. This is a place we've seen. Oh, we're pretty safe here. Nice. Let's look around. Citric acid, PG range, silver ions, sodium bicarbonate, water, 7, neutral solution, neutral solvent. Is that the demon core? What the hell is this place? Oh, this is the lab. Choosing base 309. Okay, hold on. Water content improves penetration into porous surfaces. Water doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Isopropyl alcohol, very effective base. Dissolves all membranes with pathogens more vulnerable to carbon peroxide. Propylene glycol risk of residue. Keeps citric acid. Ethanol compatible with it. What is... Okay. Can get in here, right? God. It almost made my heart skip a beat. I swear to God. You mean? Alright, L9 solution, disinfected compiler, main control lab decontamination. Remove source to new sample for L9 testing with the software. Remove source? Base ethanol test. Ah, I see. Effectiveness 25%. Oh, bye. Vtuber Studio crashed. Give me a moment. Copper ions, exposed drug acids. Hydrogen mixed well with copper and EDTA. Okay. And lastly, acetic acid. Potential stabilizer. Okay, basic active one is CO2, which is copper ions. Okay, so we don't use ethanol. Probably use a propylene glycol. There's a lot of science here. Creature got my grub apart. Why is the creature? Okay, hold on. Okay, so CO2 plus is copper ions. It's a pH of 5. I'm not sure that matters. All that matters is we need propylene glycol as no, not here. Here? No. Propylene glycol, okay. Now, what here works well with those? Enables both strong acids or too much chloride. Are highly compatible. EDTA can bind to various styli. Paracetic acid will destroy copper ions, so we don't work those. Hydroxide, peroxide, copper 2 EDTA. Isn't there something about EDTA not working with? Hold on. Okay, maybe this is EDTA. Was it? Compatible with EDTA does copper ions. Okay. And the last one, what was it? Work with EDTA? Stabilizer. Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. Assess this. Let's see how good it'll be. Kill. Ooh, okay. So one of these is wrong. Would it be this one? What else works with copper ions? Let me see. Keeps citric acid from separating, keeps copper ions. Also, my brain is to burn out from work. That is fair. My brain is kind of burnt out, but I am trying to work this out. Very effective base, vulnerable to copper. Good at cleaning up metal so we can phenol strength. Good stabilizer. One can release oil, good peroxide. Acid can base with copper with super stabilizer. Okay. I think hydrogen peroxide is a good one. So that means... maybe this one is wrong? No, this one I'm pretty sure is right. What if I change to silver ions? $50. Okay, no, so that one was right. Maybe DTA? What did it say about citric acid? A base note. That is the stabilizer, actually. Is this it? Stabilizer notes. Can boost cool oxide strength, destroy solution. A good stabilizer will make one can stay oils. Maybe PvP? Hold on, let's try PvP. The monster outside the door sitting in a corner waiting for me to finish the science tunnel like it. I mean, yeah, good thing the monster is at least like, you know, they're at least nice. So it is a GTA. Which means the base is wrong. Right, it's gotta be the base. Isopropyl acid with copper and peroxide. If copper ions. Oh yeah, it doesn't work with hydrogen peroxide. I'm stupid. So it is isopropyl alcohol. Let me see. Oh, I think it's working. I see it dying. Yeah, baby. Formula assigned to the contamination chamber. Room accessible. The room is accessible. Let's go. Not this room, though. Well, that's half the puzzle solved, I think. Let me save. It would be incredibly evil if, like, as soon as you solved this, the door opened and the monster came. Haha, the monster came. Okay. I got scared by my own sounds. I think the monster can show up here. Should be okay. Yeah, because I had to crawl to get here. You and I had the same thought. Yeah, I have played horror games before. I know how they work. I know how evil they can be. Hey, I want to read the diaries. If you would kindly wait. Maybe the kind of Harvard's hospital life. Tracy does not feel the confidence, the loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet I embrace it. The canal is the only way to go together. Together! We wield the power of the very god. That way. Where are we supposed to run, though? Maybe this way? The protector of diaries. The creature says, privacy first place, kids. That's best. Okay. Is it this way? I don't know if I am going the right way right now. But the note that there should be a lab whose door is open, so maybe... Oh, hi. Nope. Huh. Wait, where was... I could was written here somewhere. Oh, founder's office, not here where I need to go. I respect a monster that respects my privacy. Honestly, yeah, I can see that. Oh wait, it doesn't apply the solution here. I'm stupid. Oh well. Time for a electric shower. Yep. EL9. Wait. Oh, hi. We're here. No. You are not allowed in this place. Oh my god. Was this a person? I don't think I want to be here anymore.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache?
Huh?
How lonely she must have been.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here now.
I don't like this thing has a face. What are they spraying with? Everything is contaminated, right? I'm pretty sure that spray is the only thing we can trust. Because that's the only thing that actually gives us, that actually cures our stuff. Unidentified remains of unknown animal. Large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. Oh, just like me. Chill boy, well, not hairless. I have a lot of hair actually, but the pale flesh, deceased, a lizard inside. Yeah, that fits perfectly. Didn't look like N. I didn't. True. But hey, let us in. I think that's all that matters for now. I gotta lock in to calibrate for a sec. Vertebrate animal looks one of the Mammalia class with 10 limbs. Neck measures 120? 1/3 neck. Holy shit. Examination shows an apple lodged in the... An apple? One stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of a uterus or cervix. Huh. Mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is a female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. Due to the size, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery in the harbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been rescheduled for tomorrow. Ah, cool. So, why do we need this again? Is that part of the animal? Surely not. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Williams ID 6117. We can try that. Flooding, need someone's ID to open the gate. Then the main control about I should be visible. Located the founder's office, however the door terminal is damaged, we'd find another way in. Okay. So we do have a code. And it's 6117. Let me just see if like, was there anything on the ground that I could like crawl into? No? Okay, guess there isn't. But we got one new code. Maybe we can use that as the access code. Huh? That are slows. Sun's close to. Let's go through the quote-unquote normal path. This is the sound that your character makes when they're crawling is somehow more terrifying than most other sounds. Wonder where creature best is. Probably somewhere around here. Oh my god! I pressed him off. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Ow! 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 Okay. The creature is not hungry. We have to make this clear. The creature is not hungry. It is malicious and evil, and it wants me dead. It takes pleasure in my pain. We all agree on that one, don't we? Shit, did I? That was completely high. I swear to God, I did not see the thing. Not only did I not see the creature, but I fumbled like the crouch. So I ended up not like doing the thing. I failed on every single account. Okay. Cool. We go here now. Tower. Let's play the thing. Let's watch read the thing again. I don't know exactly what unlocks the different like IDs that we find, but hey, as long as it does. Shower. Yay! That picture victory board. Okay, so far he got me like 3 times.
Such sorrow.
Which is not a lot.
Or is it?
But at the same time,
How lonely she must have been.
at the same time, not exactly something I'm proud of.
I'm here now.
How many? Okay, I have enough energy. Did I get the code? I did. Okay, so we have Mason's ID 1027 and Wigan 6117. Okay. 6117. I think that's what we need for the access override. Because William, being the CEO, surely their stuff is like worth more than everybody else. Only I could like crawl to here. Alright. Don't undersell yourself. We can get that monster Victor up. Help a creature near you. Why would I want to help? Okay. You talk about helping the creature near you. But I played Creature Kitchen. I help my fair share of creatures. Why don't the creatures help me instead? Why when I need help, all the creatures do is like bash me into the floor violently? Okay, is it here? Is it invisible? Okay, I don't think it's here anymore. That's a good thing. Nice. As long as he doesn't come back from behind. Oh my god. could be a little bit faster. I have to go down? Sure. Why the hell not? Hello? You do have rabbit ears, I guess you count. Switching my allegiance. Thank you. What am I if not a creature of the city? And they're not even the kind of creature that like beats you to death if they see you. Are the kind of creature that will help you. If I was a creature in Terraria, I would have good drops when you kill me and I would be an easy fight. Incredibly helpful Benui. Overflow area. I could have made a joke here that I don't think. I think it's better if I don't. Oh no, this looks like a creature zone. Hello? Any creatures in the creature zone? Because it sure hell looks like there should be one. I would rather not, but you know how things are. Ooh. Gotta go the other side. Gotcha. Good point. I am supposed to be the enabler. Exactly. When did you switch sides to become my stopper? Nothing here? No. Oh! Hello. Wait a moment. Wait a minute. I know what's gonna happen here. Oh, hold on. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to turn the valve. And as soon as I turn the valve, I'm gonna have to run. So in this case, how about we prepare an escape plan? Oh, this is a new area. Hello? Looks like a monster kill hallway. Exactly. It screams like, oh, you're gonna get gotten. But okay, so this way, and then I will be back. What if I keep going here? Close gate, gotcha. So, I gotta remember that I will have to go... Honestly, not a lot of curves, so it should be... easy. Alright. We are armed. In worst case scenario, we can shoot its ass. I mean, its eyes, but still. Okay. Let's go. Now we run. That's enough? I think it was, so let's leave. I'm just gonna run and not look back. Hey, water. Goodbye. Oh, 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 wait. I think you got me. Hello? That's a child. Oh, that's a creature. Wait, is that the moon thing? Is that what the moon creature looks like? Because, okay, The thing that is hunting us. Where the hell am I? Hello? Oh, I am back at the thing. Okay. I guess I did make it up. Huh. We're about to be fed to the moon baby. I mean, I don't think we're about to be fed to the moon baby. I think... Okay. Let me... So the fungus is somehow connected to the moon baby, I think. The thing that is hunting us is surely not the moon baby. That's for sure. I don't know what it is. Is it asking us to help it leave? Maybe? Maybe it is trying to communicate with us. I wonder if like the moon creature, the native moon thing, if they are something different from the fungus. Okay, nice. Cool. Gotta go down on the bloodstain ladder, I guess. Okay, time to do it again. Okay. I don't like how wide this hallway is. Oh. Sure. Okay, so the thing that we saw in the table back then that I thought was a person was actually one of the moon creatures. I imagined the one that they found dead, and the one that they found dead was a female. They didn't found... Here's the thing that's weird. They found ovaries, but they didn't find any, like, womb. So how does it reproduce? Oh, that's a radio. Had to be a radio, right? No way there's still someone alive here. Wigan's terminal. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze again. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. Huh. Use interface upgrade to... Ah. Okay, nice. So now I finally have the level 3 thing that I need. Entity B. Let's see what it has in store for us. Also, I cannot get the mouse off the screen. Oh, that's the harbor! Oh my god, it's huge. I couldn't picture in my head how big that was. So this was a female. And it was dead. Maybe it gave birth? Yeah, it tried to eat an apple and it died, huh? Then maybe it reproduces through some kind of like mind fuckery? Second life form had been discovered anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria at the harbor and has resisted upon discovery. So that's where we were before. Cause of that appears to be asphyxiation. Aquilo que estou choking on an apple possibly due to incompatibility with human produced. Huh. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, this is not our fault. Wait. Think about this. We were being very peaceful in the moon. We weren't here to kill anything. We weren't even here to like mine or blow anything up. We were just here to research. And then that thing walks into our home tries to eat our food and die. That is not our fault. Sure, after that, we did go and investigate. But, you know, we had to do an autopsy. But it's already dead. What are you supposed to do? Oh, that's a lot of here. Magnificent mammalian species, a true being of the moon. So much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered... Wait. Yeah, I chronologically in order. And feel sentences on my own. The others think they're hallucination, their memory. It was nice. Just me and her. She spoke to me. Okay, so they have ovaries, but they don't have wombs. Do they reproduce? Do they reproduce by like infecting the mind of other creatures? But if so, like there is no other creatures on the moon. And now is the answer. We're going to all together. Time to join them. Fargo must look upon her one last time. I wait. For Aerial ID, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On duty crew is on duty crew's partial loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave and did not farm anyone of his plans. The base is now on lockdown. Okay, so this is where the first guy, the first base, found the dead body, right? Vincent Canal. During setup, Mathieu Girard went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved Girard via the tether connection. By condition and had an emaciated appearance, could not speak coherently, seemed confused. His condition worsened. He was put to medical-induced coma and intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Had crashed and died. A burial was held outside for Gerald. Okay, so Gerald was the body that the second base found. So there are two bases. Okay, so this was the first base. I mean, I'm not reading chat right now. I'm trying to like. There was a first base established in 1970 something. They found the moon creature. It was dead already. They did an autopsy on it, but somehow that entity infected people's minds, and that led to people started having hallucinations about the creature. So, and the hallucinations would make people want to go into the so-called canal. And one of the person died, and when they died, they were buried somewhere outside the base. So, the second base, maybe in another time, maybe at the same time, they were on a walk. One of the guys was on a walk, and they found the dead body. When they found the dead body had the fungus growing in them. And we still don't know if the fungus grows through like an actual biological means or if it's like something in your head. But he was infected just by seeing it. And when he was infected, he brought it into the base, infected everybody else, and then the defense mechanism for the second base triggered and started killing everybody. So it didn't have a chance to spread. Okay. And then during that meantime, between the time where the body was found and the defense AI went crazy, which I don't think it went crazy. I think it did exactly what it's supposed to do. So between these two times, they needed a new lead engineer, and that's what they contracted like our character. And our character was sent to the moon, but when we were sent, when like it takes a while to communicate from the moon to the Earth, obviously. So by the point that we were sent up the moon, the second base was already compromised. So much so that they sent an email, send it to like not let him in, but we were already on the way. Okay, I get it. I kinda get it. My question is, what exactly is this how the creature reproduces, or is there more to it? And if it is how the creature reproduces, then how does it like work with the other people? Like, it's like there are no other animals on the moon, as far as we know. Rare 1% chance human W. I study and dissect it, and my props are recited. Why can't we just leave things alone? Then we leave enough alone, the more you know. Yeah, but here's the thing, no binary. I think that by the time that they saw it, I think that was already too late. I think it's kind of like a cognito hazard. Just seeing it, I infect you with something. I don't think it's a matter of like being physically infected, like through like smelling something or through touching something. I think just being around it mentally, it plants a seed in your mind, so to speak, and that seed in your mind evolves into an actual seed in your body as a fungi. Patient arrives, number situation for the canal, cannot speak clear condition briefing. General appearance was alarming, almost you were void of moisture. It was difficult for heavy insertion. Induced coma, transcript is being requested. I imagine it is the transcript?
The canal whispers my name, urging me forward. Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
An ongoing cycle of natural actions and pattern. Maybe they knew that this thing was here when the second mission was sent, or did they happen at the same time? I needed... If I could know, like, what time this was, that would make things, like, a lot easier. Unfortunately, I don't remember. Is there a time table here? No. We're dead too then, because we have been around so many times and seeing it. Okay. Here's the thing. We have seen people infected by it, but I don't think what's killing us is the creature. You know what I'm saying? I think what's killing us is someone that got infected, but somehow didn't die from it, and I don't know exactly why. I think it was explained back in the chapter 4, but I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember. So, what matter is, I think we're either infected already, and that's why we're like progressing in the game, because our character is subconsciously trying to reach this canal, or because we haven't seen the creature soon after its death, we're not infected, and we are on like a full body. There's still a lot of things going on. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? Wait, is it? It was, right? Okay. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I remember now why we were here. Sorry. We needed the clearance level 3, and we got it. So now, the first mod is upgraded, I can go to ward. Yeah. Okay. I need to hurry. Why would we need to hurry? That's a weird thing to say, right? If everybody here is dead, and there are no more planned missions around. What is the rush? It's not like the base is gonna blow up or something. Oh! Whoa! A chromatic aberration! Oh? Wait, I think that was our own voice. There was a mention before of like someone hallucinating their own voice. I'll point people knew us. That's our point that the people who sent us here because they knew it was happening. I don't think they knew. That's the thing. Because when we got the message, the reason why we're here, a lead engineer was gone before the base-wide infection began. A lead engineer died, and they needed another one. So we were contracted. They sent us up here. They sent us up here, and while we were on the way, it's when like everything went to hell. It's when the infection began to spread. It's when the robots in the second base went crazy. So at the point where they knew how serious the things were, because when we came here, when we were like contracted for this, things were relatively normal, except that they found life, and a few people had like a flu. And then as soon as we got into the rocket, like assuming it is a rocket that got us up here, everything went to shit. So I don't blame people for like sending us here. I do blame them for, I don't know, maybe being a bit more careful. Hey, wait. Sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have turned off the murder machine. Up we go. Because I think the robot, the defense system, oh, are we here? Nice. The hell? Don't tell me the things outside. I think the boys were to kill the infected individuals in the... Yeah, the robots were to kill... I don't think the robot, like, knew the creature. But they knew there was something bad going on, and they needed to, like, the only way to protect everybody was to make sure it didn't get out. Unfortunately, by the time we came here, it had killed almost everybody, and obviously it's not meant to communicate, so that means we were kinda cooked. Oh hey, look! Here comes the sun, the crunchier. Dum 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Damn, that base is far. Also, ad break starting soon. I see. I'm gonna take my second ad break then, because to stop the pre-rolls. I will be back in 3 minutes. Take the time to stretch, drink some water, go to the bathroom, and do whatever you want to do. Be right back.
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. Sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. Didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Yeah. I walked away from the view for a second to hear this. Wow, the first rabbit man on the moon. Love my family. They're cool. Tell everybody there that I think they're cool. Also, now that I think about it, it is very common to have a depiction of rabbits on the moon. I think it's because, like, depending on where you are in the world, if you look up at the moon, it kinda, sorta has like a rabbit-shaped shadow in it. I think from craters or whatever. It is kind of a common description, so I guess, in a way, I am home. Although this home doesn't feel very comfortable now. Oh, there we go. I'm back in the fucking building again. Oh, it is getting a bit cold. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. My game froze for a second. But we should be fine. I guess it's because it was like loading everything. Chapter 6, Legacy. I'm not sure about this one. I don't remember hearing about the rabbit goddess on the moon or some mythology. I think it's Japanese. Because I vaguely remember that that Okami had a moon goddess. I don't remember the entire story of it, but I'm pretty sure they have that. Also, now that I realize, in Okami, the animal that represents like the moon is a rabbit too. So that's pretty nice. Okay, first thing I want to do, I want to save. I know the creature is around. What's the base? I have everybody's ID. Gotcha. Alright, just in case you don't have to go to the moonwalk again. And now I know two things. Prong 1 misaligned, prong 2 misaligned. Okay. I know where prong 1 is. So here, prong 1. There we go. Here it is. Ah, look at that. What do we have to do? Ah. Okay, that's a cool mechanic. Prong has been aligned. Right, cool. Now I have to do the second one. I don't know where the second one is. I can leave it like this, fine. Let's see. Were you always here? I don't know, let's find out. Ecography. Right, I think I know where to turn you on. Here. Let me see what's inside ecography. I'm not sure if it's needed for progress. Just out of curiosity. Ooh. Rad. Hold on, let me listen to this first.
This reality diverges from our expectations.
The
canal, the moon.
Oh, she was infected too. Another contraction? Wait. Did they found another pregnant creature? What's this? Ah, okay. Hold on. My other directional headphones, I get jump scared at the same time as you. Great! We shared the horror together. But I'm thinking about something here. An ecography. An ecography is something that pregnant woman get, right? When they say lunar ecography, are they implying that the moon is pregnant? The moon is pregnant? Is the moon an egg? No. That would be terrifying. Ooh. Where's prong chew? I think you can activate prong chew here. Yes. Okay. Creature is not around. Let's do our job. Oh. Let's go forward. No. All right. Well, let's find out whatever is wrong with the moon. Subsurface imaging prongs. They can have the moon being pregnant. All I know is that the kid is not my son. Output ready. Yeah? Proceed to... Wait, what? Ripening and induction terminal immediately. Wait, where is that? Immediate intervention required. Where the fuck is that? This way? Welcome back, rat. Just hit a monster? Oh, yes, you did. Oh, here. The path. Wait. What the hell is wrong with this place? Okay, we're back here. That's a... Oh. Oh, aren't these the bodies of the creatures? These are big. And somebody's left here. You know, I was looking for something that made me an edge in Outlast 3, now I have found it. Surprisingly, I think it's a lot less... I think it is scarier than Outlast, but at the same time is a lot less, I don't know how to say it. You don't have to run as often as you do in Outlast. I think I really like it. Also, I like the visual of the game a lot more. Oh. Hello?
Keep pushing forward.
I'm trying, but you're stopping me. Okay. I guess. Why is it blue? Yeah. Oh my god, these visuals are so trippy, but so incredibly done. If I go back here, is it gonna be blue again? No. God. Wait. What is this? Ripening and induction. Inject amniotic brine. Yes? Oh, yes. The illusion of free choice. Chat, what are we picking? Do we pick yes or yes in this one? I don't think we have much choice here. We picking? I mean, we have to. I don't see any other option here. I don't think we can just leave. So, you know, mini. How does it go? Mini, miny, mo. Catch something. Moon creature by its toe. If it hollers, let them go. Huh? What's happening? What is happening? It's gonna open. And now it's ready. Okay, this didn't... Is this where the child is? Hello, Iris. Ow. Thank you for that. I think the moon's about to have a child. And I think I'm being conscripted to be a father. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Between Yaz and Yaz, gonna have to go with Yaz. Exactly, you got me. Just got the result in Archie. You are the father. No! Am I gonna have to pay child support? Because I don't think I can. I don't have the money. Okay, can't go here. Oh. Pass closed. Yeah, all my pedals are closed, I guess. Archie's deadbeat. Deadbeat that era. No, look, I don't even... I have no hand in this conception. And I am pretty sure Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, that got me. Oh, my heart! Are you not gonna kill me? Sure. I wanna see! Damn, bro, nice ass. KK for the child support? Oh. Wait, are you the child? Oh, it's sad. You know, I could have helped you do whatever you want me to do if you didn't kept like bashing my head against the floor. They grow up so fast, yeah. I mean, they're a grown ass, whatever they are now. So I assume Rhea. I assume that they don't need to get child support anymore, right? Like, am I supposed to leave? Oh, is he gonna watch it on loop? Aw, that's sad. Well, goodbye, creature. I hope we get to see ourselves again. You have all those pay. Wait, what do you mean payback support? No, no, no. Oh shit, the blue room. Is there anything playing here? No. Well, I guess it's time to see what is that canal that they said that they were kept mentioning. Oh no. The worms! I have to say, I usually don't like chromatic effect. Chromatic aberration, as they say. But the way that this game uses it, amazing. Well, here we are. Oh, it's empty. That's why it wasn't working. That makes sense. It's actually very sad. Never knows parents' love. Yeah, it is kind of sad. We don't know exactly how that, like, did it transform a human into its child? And more importantly, is the canal? Okay, so again, just to reiterate my theory, I think that these moon creatures, or whatever they are, they reproduce by infecting the mind of other living creatures and turning them into their offsprings. The only problem with this theory oh, look at this. My thing is getting fucked up from the ultraviolet signals. And now I was in. Oh my god. No binary. I did not make this connection before. You are a genius. How did I not make this connection? Wait, if this is a bird canal, are we gonna become the Moonchild? Oh, that's the fungus. Are we gonna turn into a moon baby? Maybe. Can't see a thing.
You've come so far.
Yeah?
One final step.
That's why it's important that we hurry. Maybe. Oh, that's us. That's us, right? Oh my god, I think we are becoming a moon baby. Okay. What now? Please don't roll credits on me. Okay. Whew. Maybe I would have preferred the roll credits. I mean, wait, hold on. Is it really a bad ending if we turn into a moon baby? Maybe that is the best. Maybe that means that like life in the moon can come back or something. Or maybe we have 2 moons now. Have you ever considered that? Maybe this is the good ending. Oh, were they supposed to be like symbolize umbilical cords? What in the Death Stranding is this? Also, yeah, Rabbit, the visuals of this game are gorgeous. Like the way that the sand or the stone, whatever looks. Also, I cannot see myself because of the lighting. Oh. Oh my god, I am the moon creature. Look.
Together.
Anna. We
begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Oh. This was the video playing on loop in the beginning of the game. It's like a flower goes down and then blooms again. I think that's it. Oh. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello, Rogue Spike. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Archie, a co-detective. We are right at the end of routine. If you don't want to get spoiled, please pause the screen. But this is the actual ending cutscene, I think. Hello, hi. Hope you're all having a great night. Dapper Dragon Raid. Love to see it. August 3rd, 2025. That's like 50... No. Yeah, it's kind of 50 years afterwards. Geological contractions. On the birth canal of the moon. Union Press Resort, John Cooper reported discovery. John Cooper. John Cooper is our character? Software engineer send... Okay, yeah, that's our character, the software engineer. Sorry to raid, but deep and I'm very hungry. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the raiding. Thank you, everybody. If anybody needs to leave for any reason, feel free. I am glad to have you here with me. Thank you again for the raid, everybody. Recover all prism data related to the canal, retrieve irregular secondary objectives, and determine the origin of an authorized function. The LCRP lunar touchdown, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Component of the ward were reported a dense concentration of a particulate matter known as something or pollen. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. Oh, they so cook. I think the moon is actually haunted now. Final transmission contained one image. Oh, I don't like these black bars. Oh. Okay, so I think that was... What? What do you mean chapter 1? Excuse me? Oh. Reach chapter 0. Wait, okay. So no, I don't think there is more, but I think the implication here is that like that is how the moon, quote unquote, reproduces and keeps itself alive. I think the implication here is that the moon is a living being, and it infects people with with itself, not out of malice, but because it's what it does to keep going, and it's what it helps people go on inside the quote-unquote mind of the moon too. Not like a hive mind. I don't know exactly the best way to explain it. I'm gonna need to like stop and think about this for a while, but I think I get what it's going for. Yes, you pilot cycle of life is now. Yeah. Never expected it to be this way, but I guess you can say I am now a parent. Honestly, this jokes aside, and even if I don't completely fully understand the ending yet, I really enjoyed my experience with the game because I don't think it stretched itself more than it was needed. I think a lot of horror game problems are they add like completely senseless puzzles and completely senseless backtracking to extend their play. But this game is like pretty lean. You do what you have to do when that's done. There is no like going back and forth much. I really like that. And I really like how a lot of the marketing around this game, right, and routine is like a series of actions, right? So yeah, the implication here is that there is a cycle. Every once in a while people go to the moon, and the moon like quote unquote absorbs them, not out of malice, but that's how it keeps itself going, and then it keeps everybody going. So that cannot get remade, just have a cordyceps over the moon to live. Yeah, I think so. I think then like everybody, I think their consciousness becomes the moon, maybe. But that is the implication here, is something that happens like every once in a while. And not because the moon is evil, but that's just the cycle of life, right? And I really love how like the marketing of this game was completely revolving around the idea of killer robots. And then you have like this bait and switch where after chapter like 2 it becomes about like living creatures on the moon. I love that. I love that they were brave enough to not reveal their hand during marketing, especially for a game that despite everything, like it took years to make. I will say it would be like an AA game. And for a game like this to not reveal their hand out of the gate to generate hype, incredibly brave, and I like that. Kind of like bait and switch Scream 1 did with the separate actors in marketing as the final girl. Exactly! Definitely an interesting story and an interesting setting. True. Hi. Yeah. The setting is interesting. I really like there is a term for this kind of setting. I think it's like VHS futurism or something like that. It's something regarding VHS or tape futurism. Cassette futurism, thanks. I kept forgetting what the word was. But yeah, that is like my favorite kind of futurism. My favorite kind of like sci-fi. Because I love how like tacky, how tactile everything feels. And this game feels very tactile. When you have to switch the module of your gun, it's not a touch screen that you have to do. You have to like manually move the stuff in around your gun. When you have to save, you don't just go to a screen, you have to like wireless connect to something. All of these like small touches that it does make it for a great experience, a great setting. And the visuals too. It's not a very colorful game while you were playing it. While you were playing the game, it's mostly like grays and saturated colors. But then, when you as you get closer to the canal, you start getting the hallucinations and you start seeing more blue. Blue of the ocean, which is like where life would be born, I guess. Or maybe there's another connection with blue that I'm not thinking right now. I just happen to remember because of the Alien franchise. Yeah, the Alien franchise is a great example of cassette futurism, at least in the first few movies. In the most recent movies, they don't go that hard in that aspect. But I have to confess, I haven't seen the latest one, so maybe off game I can tell if I'm insane or if there is a genuine monster. Yeah, when we stop to think about it, I thought, yeah, at the end we did know that it was an actual thing here, but for a good while we did not know if it was like a thing in our head or not. And this is incredible. Caves. I wonder if I start a new game. No, just overrides. Okay. Yeah. God, this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to just check something, just to make sure I'm not crazy. Prometheus and Alien Covenant are about cutting-edge, high-budget space mission. Yeah, and I guess it makes sense why it wouldn't have too much cassette futurism on it. But I don't think the like cutting-edge holograms everywhere, touchscreen everywhere, sci-fi is that interesting outside of like a very specific space opera scenario, like Mass Effect, for example. I think that can work. But then you have to like fully embrace it. Have a hologram blade if you needed to. You know, it doesn't make sense in real life. But fuck it. You want to go modern sci-fi, then go all the way in. Other than that, I do like cassette futurism. Okay, that's what I wanted to try, just to be sure. Just finished Pragmata, completely fine and normal. I have to play Pragmata yet. I didn't buy it, but I don't have like, but I don't have time to play it. If I don't play it on stream, I find it really hard to have time to play these games and complete them. Because I am DMing a game of Bean Saber and I am doing a lot of other off-stream stuff, which takes a lot of my time, unfortunately. But I want to play it eventually. It is incredibly funny when when Pragmata was announced and some of the like hints came out about it. People were thinking it was going to be related to Mega Man somehow. Which I understand why. People really want something new to Mega Man. And I specifically would really like something with Mega Man X specifically. Because Mega Man X is what I play the most and what's is closest to my nostalgia, I guess. But yeah, that was Routine. What an experience. That was surreal. That was very good. I really enjoyed my time. It is so hard, at least I think it's hard, to find a horror game that nails the ending. I personally think a lot of horror games, like especially indie horror games, they tend to, how do I say this? They tend to have a bit of rushed endings, and they tend to have a lot of sequel bait endings, which is understandable. You would want people interested in a sequel, but maybe I'm just like hurt because of I was very excited for Hollow Body and I didn't like how Hollow Body ended. But that's it. I think that was it for Routine. High-fiving myself for catching the Burning Canal thing. Yeah, that is a great like thinking, because when they mentioned the canal, I was thinking more of like, oh, like a river, right? Like a flowing river. But having it be a birthing canal, oh, you were a genius, non binary. That was a great touch. I wonder, hold on, let me look up something real quick. Does this game have multiple endings? There's so many in Routine. No, Routine only has like one ending. So, I think, yeah, I think this is a good time for us to stop. We went almost 3 hours. We finished the game. Tomorrow I will be playing Majora's Mask again. And this is fun. Next week. What do I have next week? Hold on. Oh, okay. Next week we're gonna play another horror game, but that's gonna be a different kind of horror game. We'll see. You will see how it goes. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me find someone to raid on Twitch that can see the ending of this great game. Yeah, I am so glad I chose to play this. For a while, I was like wondering if I should play it or not, but I decided, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why shouldn't I play it? Let me see. Who up streaming tonight? Oh my god, Snack's playing Callisto Protocol? Hold on. I'm gonna have to raid into them and ask why. What did they do to deserve this? Oh my god, hold on. Raid. Okay. Yeah, thank you all so much. I had a great night. Hope you all had a great night too. I usually don't do raid messages, so if you are on Twitch, just say hi to Goodnight Snack. Very fun person. And enjoy the Callisto Protocol, I guess. Hope you all had a great rest of your night. See you all tomorrow for Majora's Mask. Good night. Did I press the wrong thing?
Just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you do.